What is the search intent? Well, according to Ahref, the search intent is the reason behind a search query. In other words, it's what the searcher is looking for when using a search engine like Google. So then I was like, interesting. Now it's not so mathematical. It's more like regarding humans and those little bees that now have, like, in humanity, we all came across a new tool like the internet and computers, and we can do things. And now with tools like Google, we can see, like, on a large scale, what are humans interested in using the internet for? And turns out that we're not that complicated. We're very simple. So they, like Ahref again, one of the leader in SEO, service that is like quite expensive and quite useful to do that. They break it down into 4 categories, 4 different search intent. There is informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. All right. So they even give you little hints or keywords modifier, they call it, to know what is the search intent. So for example, for informational queries, you will have words like how, what, who, where, why, guide, tutorial, resource, ideas, tips, learn, and example. Okay? Navigational, it's basically we're using Google. Instead of typing in the browser, we're using Google. So let's say I want to access Facebook. I will, instead of typing facebook.com in the browser, I will type in Google Facebook. So I'm just basically trying to reach Facebook. So I'm the keyword intent is navigational, just bring me to Facebook. Okay. There is commercial investigation. So the keyword modifier will be best, top, review, and then comparison. Okay, so I'm slowly getting closer to have my credit card on hand. And then the last one is transactional. So buy, coupon, order, purchase, cheap, price, pricing. I'm ready to buy. Okay, so the SEO, we're like, let's try to reach as close as possible to the person with the credit card on hand. All right, yeah, like sure, if you're like if your intent is very like make money and commercial, which is fine. So then you can have a coupon site, I mean like a transactional site. And then further away from that is the informational keywords. But then what does that make you as a content creator? If you create transactional content, you're basically kind of a merchant. All right, good. If you're like in the commercial investigation one, the one best top review, you're a reviewer. Okay, so you're a tester, a reviewer, like you compare two things. You're even like a researcher, you could say. Like if you're doing a comparison between something and something else, you can say that you're a researcher. And then the navigational, not that interesting. I'm just looking to reach Facebook. And then there's the informational intent, which people are curious. Okay, great. So humans are curious about stuff. That's good to know. And now we know that since they have the internet. But what does that make you as a content creator if you're targeting the informational keyword? That makes you a teacher. You're teaching things that you know that people are curious about. And when I saw that was part of SEO, and that part I never heard about, like it's about the intent and the intention of a human and the way that they like as human we progress through like let's say a commercial intent where at the end we're buying, but at the beginning we're informing ourselves. And for me, I always saw this podcast that I'm right now recording as a way to um, teach what I know. Okay. It was like intended to teach what I know to my staff, to tell what I have to repeat to the clients. It was basically teach what I know. And when I saw all those informational keyword, and that was like one of the biggest intent on the internet, I was like, wow, that's really cool. And also, like the strategy is all there. So I really think that SEO should be divided into the part where we're mathematically optimizing to show up on the top page of Google with keyword links and stuff like that. That's SEO. The part where we're appealing to the intent of people, that's really strategy here. And that's how you can make it as a content creator by choosing one of the three characters that I can see that people, either you're a merchant, you're a researcher, or a reviewer, or you're a teacher. So for me, I chose the teaching method, I'd say. And this is what I'm going to do in this podcast. So this is in a nutshell what is my take on SEO.